I want to say it like it is. Don't take Tylenol. Don't take it. If you just can't, I mean, it's fight like hell not to take it. There may be a point where you have to, and that you have to work out with yourself. So don't take Tylenol.
There's really nothing new that is coming out as of this new announcement. So most of the time when we make decisions and we make clinical decisions and we change our guidance and guidelines, it comes because there's new data that would support a change in policy. The data that exists today is the same data that existed a few months ago. And really, there's no new studies that have suggested anything to the contrary.
I would say we have strong evidence that acetaminophen is not causing autism. It's certainly not the cause of autism. And so to make that sort of statement that nobody should take Tylenol takes away the individualized nature of how we practice medicine and how these medicines are prescribed for families, for the people that they're prescribed for, both during pregnancy and for children.
Tylenol. There's no downside. Don't take it. You'll be uncomfortable.
A couple of months ago, many of us in the autism clinical realm, we were approached by our patients. Everybody was talking about leucovorin. It had sort of gone around on social media, and so every patient was asking about this. And so I read up on it. I looked at what the evidence was for and against it. And here's what I concluded. There's not good evidence that it works. There are some studies, but they're small and they're not, the best studies. And so it's certainly not something I am actively recommending.
And so for patients who have a child with a spectrum disorder, I don't want you going back and looking and saying to yourself, I shouldn't have done this, I shouldn't have done that. It's nothing you did. It really is not. And for patients who are pregnant now, who maybe took some acetaminophen early in pregnancy because they had a fever or they had another reason to take it, you needed to take that medication. Not taking it, not treating the fever probably has more adverse effects that you need to worry about than taking the medication. So talk to your doctors. If you have a concern, go to them. We have overwhelming information from many, many years of data that suggests the safety and efficacy of acetaminophen for treatments during pregnancy.
To have a conversation with every family about why we should continue doing what we're doing, it's just not tenable. Pediatricians aren't going to be able to have that conversation with every family. And so what I'm worried about is that families are just going to say, well, my pediatrician doesn't have time to talk to me about that, so I guess I'll just go with what this, non-doctor said on the internet.
The use of this medication while pregnant, so ideally you don't take it at all, but if you have, is that okay? Which is basically commonly known as Tylenol.
We have also identified an exciting therapy that may benefit large numbers of children who suffer from autism. Peer-reviewed literature has documented that up to 60% of folate-deficient children with ASD